Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be reacting to a video called A Day in the Life at a Dutch High School. This is from a channel called Lottie. I have no idea how similar a Dutch high school is to high schools in the US or anywhere else in the world, so I am excited to learn. So let's check it out and comment, like and subscribe.
Hi, my name is Lotte and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm filming a day in the life of a Dutch student. So I'm going to show you my school day. I'm a bit late, so I'm just going to grab my bike and go to school.
Of course they ride your...
I'll talk to you later.
You ride your bike to school? I love it. Of course, it's the Netherlands. What a beautiful place. A huge parking lot for bikes. Oh my god. It's so funny. It doesn't matter if you're parking your car or a bike. There's always it's always quite annoying to find a parking space.
It's not that I'm always too late, but last night I went to the concert with Maud.
That looks fun.
So I woke up a little later, so that caused me to be in a hurry. But I made it on time. Now we're in second period, which is English, and normally the first period I have a test.
I had a preset from physics today, so.
But I didn't have a test today, so I had first period off. Yay!
But a test every day, every week? How does the test system works?
We have a big test for English, so now we are studying all the grammar and vocabulary.
Okay, they get a small 20-minute break.
Right now we have physical education.
And I've got my sport plays.
The worst class ever.
But we have 45 minutes, so it's a short lesson today.
Yeah, just go. I made everyone spin cake.
Dalton hour? What? What do you mean Dalton hour?
What? Dalton hour, and that's an hour where you can study for a subject you want to study for.
Wait. This is how long is this? Is 18? Okay, so it's an hour. Okay.
And that's an hour where you can study for a subject you want to study for. And then you plan together or alone.
Wait, for you want to study like for a test here, or do you want to study at college? What?
Then you plan for a subject you need more practice with or more explanation.
Oh, okay. It's just in high school generally I'm having trouble with math, so I'm going to schedule my an extra class or an extra study time for math.
But on Fridays we always plan with our English teacher, and we always just talk, and we don't do really work stuff. We just
eat cake
and
that's so
talk.
fun.
So that's what is happening now.
Oh my god, this looks so chill and fun. Oh, they're putting powdered sugar.
So I forgot to bring my lunch today, so we're walking to the supermarket to buy some food for me.
Oh,
and
I thought they had to go to the cafeteria and you have to get lunch, from the cafeteria. Are they allowed to just leave school in the middle of the day and go to a supermarket? That, I think it's a little strange, right? Just for school. I'm wondering why didn't she got, I don't know, food at the cafeteria?
No. Okay. Right now we have CKB, and that's an
Oh, but I want to know what exactly did she what did she eat? I'm so curious. Actually, I wanted to see what the cafeteria food was like.
and we have to make a presentation and a really big essay about it, and this week I'm going to work on it because last week we did other things. So yeah, I'm going to start up the computer and then I'm going to work.
They still get
What a productive class is this?
oh, they're just shopping for clothes. They still have a lab with computers, which I think it's kind of a thing because some schools don't even have a lab with computers anymore. They don't have like a computer class.
Ga ik dit ook ondertitelen?
Ja, doe wel.
Ja, ik ga... Oké, ik ga dit ondertitelen. Nou, dit is een voorbeeldverslag. Dit is wel erg zo. Nee.
Zoveel tekst. Weet je hoeveel ik heb gelezen? Weet je hoeveel ik heb? 2500
With a report.
Echt?
Hoeveel had je?
Maar hebben jullie nog iets leuks te vertellen?
Oké. Naar jou toe.
Ja.
En die trein was vol en ik had allemaal vertraging, weet je wel. Dus ik zat in een bomvolle trein. Er zat een Engelsman naast me. En ik ging even op zo'n bord kijken op hoe lang het verder naar het station Zaandam was. Dus ik doe zo naar boven. En hij draait zich maar naar me toe en begint zo aan me te ruiken. Die deed zo...
What?
Ja, die gozer.
So I'm going to show you
Okay,
what
that's
I
strange.
got right
What
now.
did you?
And now that
Why is that guy smelling people on the train? That's so
I'm
strange.
showing this, I will have
Call
to
the police.
do
The
something.
police.
So this is
Is this what? Oh, I thought it was in English. No, this is in English.
1202. This is what I did today.
Wow, progress.
This is kind of what mine looks like. And this is from someone who also has biology. And then this person has economy and this person has biology. So it's different. You can choose your own subjects. And
Oh, well, that's good. Yeah.
yeah. So this is what our sketches look like.
Kom maar, Engelse. Hello.
History class. And we have made some eyebrows.
Yes, our design.
Noise. So we learned a lot in the lessons. We finished our homework, so we got off earlier.
Homework.
And now we're done with school today.
But isn't homework
going
supposed to be
home.
done at home? They don't have homework to get you for you to do at home. Oh, I love how idyllic this looks. This looks like a perfect day. It was sunny. Oh, they're off earlier. That's interesting. Okay, so I'm wondering, I have questions. My number one question is cafeteria. I want to know what the food is like, because I think in the United States specifically, I think it's just very, the cafeteria food is famously not that good. So I wanted to know what exactly is and what's cafeteria food, what are the offerings like. It's weird to me that she decided to just sort of, no, I'm bypassing the cafeteria. I'm going straight to the supermarket to get probably like one of those prepackaged salads or sandwiches or something like that. But it's still kind of strange how the cafeteria was not even an option. Maybe, no, they need to have a cafeteria, right? Everyone has a cafeteria. It would be very strange to me if they didn't have one. Maybe that's why they don't really have one. I don't know. Or maybe the food is that bad that nobody really eats there, and you just have to go outside. If you don't bring your lunch, you have to really go outside. It's also quite strange to me that you're just allowed to leave in the middle of the school day. I just think it's again, it just depends. But I think sometimes you kind of you the authorities, I know the principal or someone, maybe not the principal, but I know there's just people that are gonna ask you, hey, can you just, I don't know, should you leave? Can't you leave? I don't know. It's just weird to me that you can just sort of leave. Aren't you supposed to be at school? If I were meeting with, with a teen in the middle of, just coming at it from the other perspective, if I'd work, I don't know, at a supermarket or at a store or whatever, and I see a bunch of teens at like 8 a.m., I'd probably ask them, aren't you supposed to be at school, being all, like a grandma? But it's weird, right? Why aren't you guys at school? You're supposed to be there. So that's a little strange to me, but it just makes me more curious to see how, oh my God, is the food really that bad that nobody really eats there? So you either bring lunch at home, from home, or you have no option. You have to really go outside and eat it somewhere else. Or do you just go, and maybe because she went somewhere else. Maybe I'm thinking about this wrongly. Maybe she went and actually ate at a Subway or something, or a McDonald's, which I think is just even weirder to me, because again, you shouldn't really do that. But no, she just brought something to eat, at the actual high school. Again, I just think it's a little strange to me, that part. The other is that she mentioned that no, I don't really go out every, she went out, I think, what date, it finished, the school day was finished, I think it was over by 4 or 5. And I just think, and she mentioned, no, but not all the time, not all the days of the week I get out that late. So, because I was thinking about this, okay, so you get out at almost, let's say 5:30, you get home and all of that. So let's say, you get around 6, but 6 p.m. Don't you have like after school activities or, some time, extra time to make homework? She also mentioned that they got their homework done. So don't they have homework, as in homework, work for home? I don't know, everyone gets homework, but maybe not there. Maybe it's not a Dutch custom, and maybe they don't really send homeworks home. I just think it's really weird how, you don't have homework. And also, again, the after school activities, because all the things appear to be sort of in the basic schedule of the school. And she did say, no, you can choose. Obviously, you choose which classes to take, and that's why they differ. Some of them had, I think, biology. She had, I can't remember, physics or something. But again, it differs because everyone sort of takes the classes that you want. But I find it very curious. So nobody does like an after school activity. I think, especially when you're a teen, those are really popular. But again, maybe it's just specifically because you're thinking about college. So, but maybe it just works like that. In the Netherlands, it just works very differently, and you're not thinking, I have to go to college, so I have to do things that look good on my. They don't really do essays, so I don't know. You just kind of work up things to make it to college. So. Or maybe just because you have a hobby, don't you play a sport? Or, I don't know, well, no, not everyone is into sports. But maybe, I don't know, some extra class or some extra hobby that you like. I don't know, arts or, I don't know, theater. I don't know, something extra. So I'm very curious to understand how that works, because, okay, how the class system really works. And the whole, the extracurricular activities, they don't really have those. I do not know, because again, when you don't really have the time. But maybe it's because some days you get off earlier, and then you have the extracurricular activities you do on the days in which you get out of school a little bit earlier. So I don't know. That's interesting to me. The other was that I think it was my favorite part. The whole D&T, I don't know, it was something of it was sort of like a recess. She mentioned that, oh no, it's something that you do, you choose, what class you're having trouble with. And then you say, again, let's say biology, I'm having trouble with this. So you choose, and there's sort of a free period, because again, it's not really supervised. At first I thought, oh, you have some sort of tutor that helps you with this, and maybe the school assigns a tutor, or you look for your own, but it's between students, so everyone sort of helps around. Maybe I need help with history, but maybe I can teach, I don't know, well, not teach, but maybe you can tutor someone, I need help in history, but I can help someone with math. I don't know, maybe something like that. But no, it just appears to be, it's just extra time for you to study on your own, or get in groups, but it's not necessarily you have an actual tutor, or there's, a professor that takes care of this and goes, and maybe, like a counselor or something. So it's just a free period from what I could understand, because she mentioned, technically that's what we should be doing, but in this case we're just, I don't know, chilling and eating cake. So wait, what? Oh, is it just specifically because maybe in this class, I don't know, maybe it's you're going to a time period in which you're not really, I'm not struggling with anything, I'm not struggling with any of my classes, so I can just have an extra recess period, which again, if that's the case, great, of course. But so you just eat cake. I love the fact that I just brought cake, you know, because we're not struggling, you know, in your group of friends, someone's struggling, so it's extra recess time, and then you know you have a free period in which you do whatever you want to and you eat cake. I love it. It's just very chill to me. And something that I found very curious as well was the lab, sort of the computer lab situation, because I don't really know, because I think it just depends on the school, but I think a lot of schools these days, they don't even have a computer lab anymore, because everyone just, again, in this day and age, everyone, well, maybe not everyone, but I think, I don't know, like 90% of people are already super aware and they know how to use a computer already. Although I think maybe I'm over exaggerating this sort of statistic, because maybe that's the thing. A lot of people do not grow up with computers. You would think it's the other way around, because everyone's into technology, because again, it's, you know, it's the 21st century. But I think a lot of people just didn't really grow up. They don't really use computers. Everyone's on their phones or their tablets. So, and everyone's thinking, why would they need to teach, you know, what would we teach about, I don't know, computers and stuff. So a lot of it's been, I don't know, it's been, you know, in you know, they're trying to phase that out, and they don't really have, you know, the computer labs anymore. They don't have computer classes. So, you know, which maybe again, because they assume people already know this, but you know, if you ask a person like a 10-year-old, an 11-year-old, if they know how to use a computer, chances are they're probably going to be, what? I have no idea what is this. So maybe they should probably, I don't know, return to the old school system of you have a computer lab and they teach you how to use, you know, the basics and stuff. So again, just pointing it out there. But in the Netherlands, apparently no, they are still being, you know, the computer lab is still being used. And I like it because, again, it really does teach you, which is a really important skill. And I think they just, like, again, some schools, I think, just decided, oh, not important, because people already know how to use them, because chances are you already own a computer at home. Then no, that's the thing. People are on their phones, on their tablets, which is a completely different system from a computer. So I'm glad to report that apparently in the Netherlands, or at least in her school, no, everyone still has a computer lab and they still have computer classes, and you still have to understand the basics, you know, that, you know, to use a computer, which I think is quite a basic skill. But sadly, apparently it's a lot of youngins don't really understand how to use a computer anymore, but I'm glad it's not a problem in the Netherlands. But that was it for today, and I'll see you soon. Bye!